Hello, and welcome to the instructional video on how to upload evidence for your self-study report. I am currently in a self-study report evidence room for a sample EPP, where what you will do is you will first go to this add button here. You can select either file or folder. You have, assuming you have an initial licensure level and advanced level review, you have up to 135 pieces of evidence. Folders do not count towards that 135 limit. Folders are purely for organizational purposes. So first I will select file, then I will select root here. If you go on this drop-down menu, if you have created a folder previously, those folders will show up here as well, and you can choose that. Next, it's saying what line would you like to do at. Once I've uploaded another evidence item, you can select multiple lines. That also helps with organization. Next, you choose what type of document this is: data results, other measures, state-specific evidence, or EPP-wide assessment instrument. If you select EPP-wide assessment instrument, like we will do here today, there will be a couple of questions that you will need to answer about the validity and reliability of said assessment. Next, we're going to select a file. Your maximum upload is 20 megabytes. AIMS only accepts these formats: Excel spreadsheets, Word documents, PDFs, and TXT files. Please keep in mind when you are writing your file name that it does not include special characters such as semicolons, quotation marks, exclamation points, etc. Dashes and underscores are okay. If you have some of those special characters, the file will not upload properly. Now we're going to go select a file here, upload that file, click submit. Now, if you go up here, we have one evidence file uploaded. If you click on these three dots, because we said that this file was an EPP-wide assessment instrument, there are some additional questions for you to answer. If it is not an EPP-wide assessment instrument, you can go to this edit button and you can change the type to data results. Now there's no three dots for you to answer those additional questions. Next, and one of the most important parts, is this apply to function. When you hit this edit button on apply to, a list of every single component for every single standard will be listed. This is very important, tagging your evidence, because it will link it into the self-study report. So this test document, we're going to say, is relevant to all of standard 1, and it's relevant to a couple of things in standard 5. Save. Now, when you sort at the top, you can sort by standard. If I go to standard 3, because we did not tag it to standard 3, it's not listed. But if we go to standard 1, because we've tagged it to standard 1, it is listed. Now we're going to do a folder to the root again. This time we have the opportunity to put the folder at line 2 or in line 1. We're going to put it at line 2 here. We're going to say the content of the folder is going to include entirely data results. The benefit of doing a folder is that you can now select and tag all of your evidence for particular components. In this case, we're doing all of standard 1. Now, when I add an evidence file, I'm going to add a file. We're going to go to the standard 1 folder that I've made at line 1 in the standard 1 folder. We're going to say this is data results again, and we are going to select this test 2 document. Now you'll notice that it's underneath the standard, and on the apply to, it says that it is inherited. That means that it is inheriting all of the tagging that has been done on the folder itself. So now when I sort by standard 1, it will include all of them. When I sort by standard 5, it will only include the top one. I now can upload another file. I can do it to the root, and I instead can do it in line 3. I can do it in line 2. I can do it in line 1. This is purely for organizational purposes. If you have any questions about how to use the evidence room, please feel free to reach out to your designated CAPE contact, and we would be happy to help you out.